Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like it has been so long since I've had the chance to sit down and film. Long story short, I've just been super busy. I did go home for the holidays back to Texas to visit my family, and I hadn't seen them in a while, so I was just super busy with them. And then I came back to Washington about a week ago. I've just been getting settled in, so I've finally had the chance to sit down and film for you guys, and I'm so excited for today's video because it is a combination of two things that I absolutely love, which are fragrance and astrology. I am in love with astrology, guys. Before I got into fragrances, all I would do all the time is read about astrology. I would watch videos about astrology. I know different people have their own opinions on astrology, but I just think that it's fun and it's something that I like to do in my free time. But I did go ahead and match a fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works with a Zodiac sign. And I did this based off of if it gave off the same vibe as that Zodiac sign. I tried not to use very many seasonal scents because I wanted you guys to be able to go ahead and pick up whichever scents you wanted to in this video, because I also am going to be talking about them and my opinions on each scent as I go on. So I didn't want to talk about scents that I know you guys can't find very easily, but these seasonal scents that I did include just fit with the specific Zodiac sign so well that I couldn't not include them. So I did go ahead and just include them, but they are scents that I feel like you can find very easily either on Mercari or next season when they come around, because I believe that these are scents that are going to stay for good. Anyways, let's just get right into this video. Okay, so I am going to be going in order from the first sign of the Zodiac to the last, and the first sign of the Zodiac is Aries. Just a little side note, I actually am an Aries sun, so I feel like I know the most about Aries just because I've read the most about it throughout my entire life. But the scent that I did choose for Aries, the scent that gives me the same vibes as an Aries, is Forever Red. If you guys watched my last video, you would know that this is my favorite scent. I am in love with this scent. I am obsessed with this scent. I feel like it just screams Aries. The fact that it's called Forever Red, which I feel like the color red screams Aries, is just, enough said. It is just so beautiful. An Aries is fiery, they're vibrant, they are optimistic, and I feel like this scent, even though it's a berry scent, is very lighthearted while at the same time being like dark and sexy. It's grown woman, it's woman in charge, but it's also very fruity and playful, and I think that that's how an Aries is. Anyways, Forever Red is my pick for an Aries. Also, I believe that Forever Red is seasonal. I believe it's like a winter seasonal scent, but they do bring it back about every year from what I remember, since I have been a fan of this scent for the longest, and I do see it almost every winter time. So I definitely think that if you didn't pick this up this year, there's a good chance that you'll be able to pick it up next year. Moving on from Aries, next in the Zodiac we have Taurus, and Taurus is one of my favorite signs. I have so many Taurus people in my life, and I didn't think that Aries and Taurus were typically a good match, but I definitely feel like they are. I just feel like I've always gravitated towards Taurus people. Taurus people are known to be very grounded and stubborn, so maybe that's why, because Aries is just so out there and fiery. And the scent that I had chose for Taurus is Almond Blossom. I believe that this is a retired fragrance, but I think they have it online, and I know that they bring it back every now and then. I also know that they have a lot of the retired fragrances at the outlet store. I chose this scent for a Taurus just because it gives off a very earthy vibe, earthy but sweet. This is just something that I could see a Taurus person wearing. It's just very girly, very sweet, but also very earthy at the same time, which is exactly how I view a Taurus. Okay, you guys, so up next we have Geminis. Geminis get a lot of hate, and I think that it's undeserved. They're just a little bit out there, they're very talkative, and honestly, Gemini people are some of my favorite people. I have a couple Gemini friends that I cherish and I love with all of my heart. I think coming from an introvert or somebody who's just more reserved and shy. When I meet people at first, I gravitate towards Geminis because they are so talkative and there's never a dull moment with them. Whoever the person is, they can carry a conversation. They're very knowledgeable. They have a lot to say and they know a lot, and I think that it's awesome. I feel like I'm learning something every time I talk to a Gemini. They are just a whirlwind of a person in the best way possible. The scent that I chose for Gemini is actually one of the seasonal fragrances that, I'm sorry, hopefully it's not too hard to find. It was at the semi-annual sale, so maybe a lot of you guys picked it up, but I just could not pick anything else for Gemini other than Winter Candy Apple. You guys, when I read you the notes on this fragrance, hopefully you will understand why I chose this for Gemini. Notes on it are candy red apple, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. And y'all, that, I don't know about you guys, but that is a interesting mix, an interesting combination of fragrance notes, but for some reason, it just comes together and it works so well. I think this is in my top 3 fragrance mists, and it wasn't before this year, but I purchased it this year at the semi-annual sale and I cannot stop wearing this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've already used quite a lot of this. It pairs so well with YSL's Leap, and I've just been wearing that combo every time I go out. I'm obsessed with Winter Candy Apple. It smells so good, so youthful, yet so elegant. All of those notes, like cinnamon, red apple, rose petals, orange, all of it, you wouldn't think that it would come together and create such a beautiful fragrance, but it does. It's just got everything but the kitchen sink in these fragrance notes, and I love that. It's like fruity with a twist. I hear that a lot of people get compliments whenever they wear this, and I think it's also just because it's so loud. Like, you guys, this is a loud fragrance. When you wear this and you walk into a room, you're gonna be walking into that room. People are going to turn heads. They're gonna know that somebody is wearing something that smells really freaking good. So this is just a head turner, and I feel like this is just very Gemini. I could not pair anything else better with the sign Gemini than I could Winter Candy Apple. I didn't used to like this. It actually used to give me a headache, but the more and more I've gotten into fragrance, the more I've grown to appreciate this scent. And I am just in love and I am obsessed, so I definitely recommend you guys to go ahead and smell it again if you haven't smelt it in a while, because this one is so unique, it's so beautiful, it is so good. It is so Gemini. Moving on from Gemini, we have our Cancers. Cancers is, I know I've been saying this about almost every sign, but I feel like every sign has something so great about them, and Cancers is another one of my favorite signs. My dog is a Cancer, and I don't know if astrology affects dogs the same way, but I feel like he is such a Cancer. I love Cancers, you guys. They're so sweet, they are so loving, they're so creative. There are so many good musicians out there who are Cancers. The scent that I chose for Cancers is Pure Wonder. I've also used quite a lot of this. It's about up to here. Oh my god. I use this scent, I guess, whenever I'm just looking for a fresh, fruity, light, girly scent. And I reach for this a lot. I didn't think that I would. Whenever I first got this, nothing was very special about it, but the more and more that I used it, the more and more I loved it. And the reason why I chose this one for Cancers is because it's so sweet, it's so light, it's just so delicate and sweet and fresh, just like I imagine a Cancer to smell. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I would imagine, I could see a Cancer wearing this fragrance and just rocking it. And the notes on this one are iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. And I think it's the warm white amber in this fragrance that always gets me. I believe I talked about this scent on my last video, but there is something just so warm about it. That's another trait that I feel like Cancers have. They're just such warm, inviting people. So this scent, it is so Cancer to me. So warm, so inviting, so sweet, so perfect, so Cancer. Alright, you guys, so next we have Leo. Leo is actually my moon sign, so I do have quite a bit of knowledge on Leos as well. Leos are very loyal people. They are very independent people. They are the star of the show. They are dramatic. They are drama. They are going to let you know that they are there when they are in a room. and I feel like the scent that I chose for Leo is going to let you know that they are there, and this scent is in the stars. So I believe in my last video I spoke on how I was not a huge fan of it, but I've been trying to like it, and I actually purchased it when I went back to Houston. One of my cousins works at Bath and Body Works, so shout out to her. But I went to her store and I picked this up because I believe they were having like a sale on the body care. It was like $4 or $5, or the fragrance mists were like $4 or $5. So I decided to just pick this up because I wanted to try it again. Everybody seems to love it, and when I first smelled it, I liked it. And you know, it's kind of weird, I like it again. Maybe my nose is just weird, but I feel like In the Stars is such a unique fragrance. It's not for everybody, like I said. Just last month I was on the fence about it, but it is definitely a showstopper fragrance. Like, this one smells like a perfume. It has actual notes of a perfume, I feel like. There's starflower, sandalwood, musk, sugar tangelo, white agarwood, and radiant amber. First of all, that's a lot of fragrance notes. They're also very complex notes. And the fragrance notes on this fragrance just scream drama to me. And this scent as well just screams drama to me. It is very, and not drama in a bad way. It screams like I love life and I'm here to live it, and I don't care what anyone says. That's just the vibe that Leos give me. I feel like I could see a Leo wearing this and just embodying it and making it their scent. I love Leos. I feel like as an Aries, I get along with them very well. And like I said, this is just such a Leo scent. This is such an I'm here type of scent, and it's honestly very nice. All right, so next up we have Virgos, and I feel like I've already been talking for so long just because I have so much to say about each zodiac sign, you guys. I've been trying to keep it short, but I'm definitely gonna have to edit out so much of my rambling. But yes, next we have Virgos. I actually don't know that many Virgos, but I used to think, because I had the wrong birth time, I used to think that I was a Virgo ascendant, Virgo rising. I was just off by 3 minutes. I'm actually a Libra rising, but I did read into it quite a bit back then whenever I thought I was a Virgo ascendant. However, when it comes to Virgo suns, I don't know that many Virgo suns. Like, I probably have the least amount of knowledge on them. However, I do know that Virgo are a boss, lady, man, person. Virgos are gonna get the job done. They are dedicated, they are studious, they are very detail oriented, and I like that about Virgos. As an Aries, I admire those qualities because I wish that I was a little bit more detail oriented and studious and just everything that Virgos embody. The fragrance mist that I chose for Virgos today is You're the One. You guys, this scent is so good. Whenever it first came out, I honestly didn't care for it just because it was heavy on the rose, and I wasn't a huge floral fan, but the more and more that I've worn this, the more and more I fell in love, and this scent will stay on you. This scent is boss, woman, man, person. This scent is boss everything, boss up, you guys. You're the One is just, it'll stay on you. It smells like an actual perfume, and I can just see a Virgo person wearing this to work and just rocking it, being that little baddie that they are, while also being very classy and professional. That's what this scent screams to me. The notes are white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. Shout out to all my Virgos out there. So next up we have Libra, and as I said with the Virgo, I used to think I was a Virgo rising, but I am a Libra rising, so I do have quite a bit of knowledge on Libra as well, since it is one of my bigger placements in my chart. The fragrance mist that I chose for Libra is Strawberry Pound Cake. Don't mind my bottle, you guys. Whenever I was moving to Washington, I guess it leaked and it just totally messed up the front of it. Strawberry Pound Cake, I feel like, is Libra AF. It is so sweet, it's so fluffy, it's so airy. Libra is an air sign. They're the balance of the zodiac sign. If you guys love Bath and Body Works, I'm sure you guys have smelled Strawberry Pound Cake. They're starting to make it in the soap. They've made it in like the car fragrance, in the candle. They have it in about everything from Bath and Body Works, and it's just so nice. It's so girly, so sweet, so fluffy. Like, this scent actually smells fluffy. I know that may sound weird, but somehow Bath and Body Works made a fragrance mist smell fluffy and airy, and that's why I just feel like it gives off big Libra vibes. It gives off that big Libra air sign. And if you haven't smelled this scent already, I highly recommend you go and try and smell this one. Next up, I have Scorpios. I don't know that many Scorpio suns. However, a lot of my close friends and family members are Scorpio moons and risings, so I am pretty aware of the traits of Scorpios. The scent that I chose for Scorpio is Dark Kiss, and I just feel like Dark Kiss embodies a Scorpio. It is so dark, it is so sexy, so mysterious. This is one of those scents that just smells so good to me. I feel like this one and Forever Red have me on a chokehold, y'all. Like, I could smell this all day and not get tired of it. I feel like Scorpios are very deep people. They have a lot to them. They're very complex. Their emotions are complex. It's a dark and mysterious scent. I think that this scent is very deep and complex as well. The fragrance notes are black raspberry, burgundy rose, bergamot incense, dark vanilla bean, and plum musk. It will have you stuck to it, smelling it the way I am right now. Anyways, if you're a Scorpio, definitely check out this scent. I feel like it just embodies everything that every astrology book says that a Scorpio is. And for Sagittarius, this is another one that is a seasonal scent, unfortunately, but I do think that this is one that they bring back quite often, and they did have it at the semi-annual sale, so maybe some of you guys picked it up. But the scent that I chose for Sagittarius is Endless Weekend, and you guys, oh my gosh, I don't know why I was asleep on this scent. Like, they had it for so long at the semi-annual sale and even beforehand, and I would smell it and just be like, eh. But then one day I smelled it, and this is literally a Juicy Couture perfume. Wow, this is Juicy Couture. It just gives me such juicy vibes. The fact that it's called Endless Weekend just gives me big Sagittarius vibes. This is just a scent that I could see a very adventurous, wild person wearing, and I mean all of that in the best way possible. I love Sagittarius. I love their energy. The fragrance notes on this are summer mandarin, blue coconut water, and vanilla sandalwood. So I believe that this is a summertime scent, but all of it just embodies Sagittarius to me. This is just something that I could see a wild, carefree person wearing. Anyways, Endless Weekend for the Sagittarius. Oh, just a little side note, if you guys hear any noise, they are washing my windows outside of my apartment right now, so in case you guys hear any machines or anything like that, that is where that's coming from, and I'm sorry. So next we have Capricorns, and it's kind of strange because I didn't think that earth signs and fire signs went that well together, but throughout my life, the most people I've encountered and become really close friends with have been earth signs. And Capricorn is another one of my favorites, you guys. I just love Capricorns. My sister's a Capricorn. A lot of my best friends are Capricorns. I just feel like they're such strong people. Like, every Capricorn that I've ever met is probably like the opposite of me. That's how me and my sister are. I'm an Aries, she's a Capricorn. I feel like we're very different, but we bring out the best in each other. Capricorns are very grounded, they're very stable, they're very realistic people. And that's definitely a quality that I love in the people that I meet. So I chose Into the Night for Capricorns. This fragrance mist, it's very deep, dark, sexy, but at the same time, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's a very deep and dark scent, very grown woman, very earth sign as well. I think it's the patchouli in this scent, the creamy patchouli, that just gives off earth signs in my opinion. The notes in here are raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk, and all of those scent notes also just scream earth sign. Shout out to all my Capricorns. We're getting into the last couple of signs. We have Aquarius, and Aquarius, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a broken record right now, but I love Aquarius. They are top tier signs in my book. My husband is actually a Aquarius. If you didn't know that, I am married. He is such an Aquarius, like they're very weird in a good way, very spunky, very independent. They want to do their own thing. They like to be trailblazers, I feel like. The scent that I chose for Aquarius is Cotton Candy Clouds. I believe this is the Canada packaging. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but Cotton Candy Clouds is just such a fun, light, airy scent. Once again, since they are an air sign, it's very unique. It's very different. Even though I've heard it smells just like Boardwalk Taffy and a lot of other scents, it is just a unique scent to me. Like, I feel like if somebody were to be wearing Cotton Candy Clouds, I'd be like, wow, that's a cool person. And that's how I feel about Aquarius. I feel like every time I meet an Aquarius, I'm like, wow, that's a cool person. And I can't read you guys the scent notes, unfortunately, because the bag is literally just clouds. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Lastly, we do have Pisces. They are the last sign of the zodiac. I also don't have that many Pisces in my life, so they are another one of the signs that I am not super knowledgeable on. Pisces are very whimsical. They're very dreamy people. The scent that I chose for Pisces today is Fairy Tale. This, you guys, if you watched my last video, is one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works ever. This is one of those fragrances that I could smell all day and literally not get tired of. And I chose this for Pisces just because it's very whimsical. Look at the packaging. But the fragrance itself is very light and delicate and sweet, and I feel like that's how Pisces are, or at least I guess the ones that I've come into contact with and encountered in my lifetime. But the notes on here are pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. And I believe I mentioned this in my last video, but this is such a vanilla scent to me. At first it's very fruity and perfumey, but when it settles down and when it wears, this is like vanilla bean straight up. And I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed with it. If you are a Pisces, I feel like this would match your energy so well. That is it for my video today, you guys. Thank you again so much for tuning in. It means the absolute world. I will never stop telling you guys that. I love doing this. I love making videos about fragrances. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button or leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear from you guys. I will be posting a little bit more than I have before. I feel like I just started my channel and then I got into a really busy point in my life, but I am definitely going to work on posting a lot more than I had. But yeah, definitely leave me a comment down below. I read every single comment and I'm so excited to hear from you guys. But thank you again for spending this time with me, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye guys.